Bluebridge story for a long time, really almost since its inception. I remember reading the articles in Cranes and the old Crane Tech about the building acquisition, the expansion, the investment, and so forth. It's just been really an exciting story to follow since that time. We've been really closely associated with Bluebridge since it started. They're a long-time member of NEOSA. They've been financial supporters of ours, through sponsorship and others. And as colleagues, we work together on regional IT engagement and other initiatives to try to improve the region from an IT perspective. I'm going to share a few thoughts briefly on how tech is kicking ass in Northeast Ohio. And if you've seen Kevin and talked to him, he's busy chatting right now, but if you've noticed, he's got a cast on, so I think he's a really good example of how tech is kicking ass. Obviously, he did that on something. So good job, Kevin. But before I share a few stats on tech in Northeast Ohio, I'd like to offer some heartfelt congratulations to the team here at Bluebridge. Getting past that 5-year hurdle is really no small feat. And getting to the 10-year mark with the growth, expansion, investment the company's experienced is really so very impressive and something that the team here should all be extremely proud of. So please join me in a quick round of applause for the team here at Bluebridge. So let me just share a few quick stats on industry performance. I think some of you might be interested in some of these. We do a quarterly survey of tech companies in Northeast Ohio, typically smaller firms responding. We ask about current performance, comparison to prior quarters. We ask about their business outlook and so forth. Most recently, our survey was for the third quarter of 2014. For the past several quarters, performance has been very solid. The results have varied from quarter to quarter, kind of up and down with no real trend, but historically speaking, the results have been strong for the past few quarters. The strongest indication, though, of the tech sector is really hiring and optimism for the future. Most recently, 77% of responding companies plan to add staff in the coming year. That's not replacing people, that's net increases in staff, 77%. That's the highest such result we've seen since we started the survey in 2005. Over the past 5 quarters, the result has run from 64 to 77%. Again, very strong historically. We've typically been at 60% plus each quarter. Also, most recently, 74% of responding companies had current job openings. We've been as high as 85% in the last 2 years. Think about that for a minute. Tech companies in the region, 85% had current job openings at one of our surveys. That's virtually everybody hiring. Finally, let me close with our optimism results. When we ask about business expectations for the coming year, at Q3 in 2014, 94% of companies expect a better or much better coming 12 months. But that's important because it's coming on top of a pretty strong prior year, right? It wasn't like last year sucked or anything, but almost everybody thinks that next year's going to be even better. That's another record high, too, dating back 10 years. But actually, for the last 5 quarters, it's fairly in line. So people are adding staff, everybody's hiring, and there's just tons of confidence about the future. And I think Bluebridge really exemplifies that confidence and optimism with the growth they've experienced and the investments they've made. Congratulations on a great first 10 years and best wishes on even better second 10 and beyond. Well done.